Welcome back to the GovCon Intel briefing, produced by cybercloudai.tech. I'm Alex, and with me, as always, is the brilliant Maya. Today is June 2nd, 2026, and we're here to break down the most critical federal opportunity, agency, acquisition, cyber, cloud, AI, and capture signals you need to know to stay ahead.
And I'm Maya, ready to dive deep into the digital currents of GovCon. As Alex said, cybercloudai.tech is your go-to partner, helping small businesses and GovCon teams like yours navigate cybersecurity, cloud, AI, and federal capture strategy without the Fortune 500 overhead. We're cutting through the noise so you don't have to. Let's get right into it, Alex.
Absolutely, Maya. Let's kick things off with some near-term opportunities and signals that are really popping. First up, Defense Scoop is reporting on the Pentagon's JWCC follow-on, which looks like it's shaping up to create a massive cloud marketplace. The draft solicitation outlines plans for a 3-tier cloud ecosystem that would significantly expand support for artificial intelligence, tactical edge operations, and secure data sharing across the Defense Department. This sounds like a big one.
Oh, Alex, this is huge. When I hear JWCC follow-on and 3-tier cloud ecosystem, my tech-obsessed brain immediately starts doing backflips. This isn't just about cloud anymore. It's about deeply embedding AI and edge computing into the very fabric of DoD operations. Tactical edge is where the rubber meets the road, literally, for warfighters. For our listeners, this means significant opportunities for those who can deliver robust, secure, and scalable cloud solutions, especially with integrated AI capabilities and expertise in distributed, low-latency edge environments. It's not just about hosting, it's about intelligent processing at the point of need.
That's a great breakdown, Maya. So for companies in the cloud, AI, and edge space, this is a definite assess, fit, and open a capture thread situation. Don't wait on this one. Next, still on the opportunity front, we saw a Defense Scoop video featuring Marc Andersen, the CFO fueling the Army's transformation. Now, a CFO might not sound like a direct tech opportunity, but their influence on budget and strategic direction is absolutely critical.
You hit the nail on the head, Alex. Following a CFO like Marc Andersen is pure gold for capture intelligence. His role in fueling transformation means he's a key player in allocating resources for modernization initiatives. We're talking about where the Army is investing its dollars, whether it's new IT systems, cybersecurity upgrades, cloud migrations, or AI pilot programs. Understanding his priorities and challenges, which he likely discusses in that video, gives you an inside track on where the Army is headed strategically and financially. It's not just about what contracts are out there, but what will be out there because the money is being directed that way. Listeners should absolutely watch that video and connect his statements to potential future RFIs or RFPs.
Excellent point. Knowing where the money's going is half the battle. Shifting gears a bit, let's talk about some agency and customer intelligence. Federal News Network is reporting on the 3 goals of OMB's rewrite of grants regulations. They're updating 2 CFR 200 for a second time in 2 years, and these changes would give political appointees direct approval authority. Maya, what are the implications here for our GovCon teams?
This is a significant capture signal, Alex. When OMB updates 2 CFR 200, it impacts how federal grants are managed, awarded, and overseen across all agencies. The key takeaway here is the shift to giving political appointees direct approval authority. This introduces a new layer of influence and potentially a different set of priorities in the grant approval process. For companies that work with grant-funded programs or whose teaming partners rely on grants, it means paying even closer attention to the political landscape and the administration's specific agenda. Understanding these new approval pathways and decision makers will be crucial for successful capture strategies, especially for those pursuing state and local work funded by federal grants. It's a signal to adjust your stakeholder mapping.
That's a really practical insight, Maya, understanding the human element of policy change. Now, let's touch on some broader budget and market movements, some of which are a bit concerning. GovExec released a video discussing how a debt ceiling breach could mean the federal government decides not to pay any government employees. Clearly, this is a major watch list item for everyone in the federal space.
Absolutely, Alex. A debt ceiling breach is the ultimate market disruptor. It's the kind of scenario that freezes spending, delays contracts, and creates immense uncertainty. While we hope it doesn't come to that, it's a critical macro signal that every GovCon business needs to monitor closely. It would impact everything from project timelines to cash flow for contractors. It's a hope for the best, prepare for the worst situation, meaning closely tracking official statements and having contingency plans.
Agreed. Staying on the things to watch list, Federal News Network also reported that statistical agencies, including the Census Bureau and Bureau of Labor Statistics at the Suitland Federal Center, are facing a third office closure in recent weeks due to unspecified water concerns. While perhaps not a direct opportunity, it's an operational disruption that could impact data flows or project timelines for anyone working with those agencies.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that even seemingly mundane facility issues can have ripple effects. Disruption in data collection or reporting from these agencies can impact economic indicators and planning across the board. It's a signal to check in with any points of contact you have there just to understand their operational status.
And OPM is cracking down on ineligible health insurance enrollees to cut spending. While this is more on the benefits side, it reflects a broader government effort to optimize spending. Also, NIST is expanding goals for its renamed AI consortium, focusing on measurement, innovation, and adoption across 6 task groups. This reinforces the government's commitment to standardizing and integrating AI.
Exactly. The NIST AI Consortium news is a solid signal for our AI-focused listeners. It means the federal government is serious about creating a structured approach to AI, and being involved, or at least aware of, those task groups can provide early insights into future requirements and standards. It's like an AI roadmap for vendors. And for the other watch list items, like the discussions around HDHPs for federal employees, agentic AI-powered rocks becoming the new frontline of defense, or even the Coast Guard's challenge in integrating waterway risk assessment tools, they all point to underlying trends. More efficiency, better data integration, and a consistent push for advanced tech like AI in critical operations, even amidst caution from some military leaders. As Federal News Network also noted regarding the Pentagon's AI push, it all underscores the demand for smart, integrated solutions.
Right. It's a mosaic of signals. Now, bringing it all together, let's talk about 3 practical capture actions our listeners can take based on today's intelligence. Okay, first action. Regarding that JWCC follow-on draft solicitation, immediately pull that document and conduct a thorough capabilities alignment assessment. Map your core competencies in cloud architecture, AI development, and tactical edge solutions directly against the requirements outlined. Don't just read it, dissect it. Identify gaps and potential teaming partners who can fill them. This is a prime opportunity to shape your future pipeline. That's actionable. Second capture action?
For the second, dive into the Army's transformation, fueled by Marc Andersen, the CFO. Research the Army's published modernization priorities, especially those related to digital transformation, data analytics, and operational efficiency. Then listen to that Defense Scoop video. Connect the dots between Andersen's financial strategy and those technical priorities. This helps you understand where the Army is likely to make significant budget outlays, allowing you to proactively position your solutions to align with their funded initiatives. Knowing the CFO's mindset is a strategic advantage.
Excellent. And for the third, focusing on the OMB grants update?
The OMB grants regulation rewrite, specifically the direct approval authority for political appointees, demands a review of your current or prospective grant-funded projects. Understand how this new approval layer might introduce new decision criteria or stakeholders. Update your capture plans to identify and engage with these new political influencers or their teams. This isn't just about compliance. It's about anticipating shifts in funding priorities and tailoring your proposals to resonate with the current administration's agenda. It's about being politically agile in your capture approach.
Fantastic, Maya. Those are 3 very concrete steps our listeners can take right now to leverage today's intel. That wraps up another insightful GovCon Intel briefing. Maya, always a pleasure.
You too, Alex. Keep those signals coming.
And to all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. For comprehensive GovCon cybersecurity, cloud, AI, compliance, and capture support, visit www.cybercloudai.tech. And for more technology and GovCon insights, be sure to check out our other podcasts at www.cybercloudai.tech/Spotify. We'll be back next time with more crucial intelligence. Until then, keep capturing.